It would be rather easy for me to go over this offer from Sacramento and posture and go on about how I haven't seen such a thing since the last scene in The Godfather. But I've already been overwhelmed by the various scenes of The Sopranos, etc., that we all know when we've been given an offer that we can't refuse. So I would like to instead direct ourselves to the fact that we have an opportunity at this point because of the extremeness of the condition of this proposal and everything that sits behind it. I would like us to use this as an opening to go to Sacramento through our elected officials in both the Assembly and the Senate, both of which sat in your chair, and to try to get the weapons station in a separate deal so that it is outside of a redevelopment agency. Right now, the buzzword is realignment. And there's also this tremendous effort to try to pull local taxation and pull things down, responsibilities to the local level. Let us use this while we have an opportunity to see if we can get a special arrangement. It doesn't even have to be special. We could have it so that any city who has 100,000 population, that has a Superfund site, that exists for at least 5,000 acres in adjacent property, that therefore they can claim this area and develop it with an allocation of funds to fire department and education so that we can't be attacked on those range. And bring it in for the total city, independent of the state, so the state cannot get their hands on it, and arrange it by going through this small opening that we have now. We will never have a better time politically than we do now. If the courts shoot it down, we know that they're going to go after the closing of the redevelopment completely. If the courts uphold it, then we will have a dwarf agency that will limp along because we have no choice. This gives us a possibility of something we could work on. And it would remind us that last meeting we approved $30,000 for lobbyists in Sacramento. What better use for them to get to than to work on the very idea of pulling in the weapons station away from redevelopment, away from everything else, so that it is a city project independent of the state hands and independent of the machinations that come out of Sacramento. And I thank you.